Luke Tanaka here with head Elmhurst volleyball coach Julie Hall. And coach, couple of really good CCIW wins. You're 3-0 in the conference schedule, and with the way the conference is this year, got to feel good about that.
Yeah, every time we step on the court, it's anybody's game. Just because the parity of the conference this year is just amazing. So yeah, we're happy. We're happy to be 3-0.
Dominating performance against North Park, really across the board contributions, including from your middles, Hannah Davis and Alyssa Olson, who hit 714 and 500 respectively. It was nice to see contributions from so many different players.
It is. I mean, every time we step on the court, I don't know who's going to be stepping up. It's such a young group, and they're learning so much. Especially those two. Hannah's coming into a new program and learning a lot of different things this year, and had to get her way into the lineup. I mean, she didn't start for us in the beginning, and Alyssa's trying to fight her way back into the lineup. So it was nice to see her have a great performance that night.
Speaking of Hannah Davis, she had 4 blocks in that match as well, and it was really a positive sign to see the middle blockers with tough injury to Melissa Nava to have the middle blockers there really be effective in that match.
Yeah, you know what? Hannah Davis has earned it because she comes in every day, and it's extra work that she's putting in the gym because she wants to get it down and she wants to do it for her team, and that's the selflessness that our kids are showing.
No tournament last weekend, but you had Augie on Friday, and against Augustana, Hannah Nimrick led the team with 8 kills. How has she adjusted to more swings so far this season?
You know, we keep pushing her. I mean, 8 kills, but we still want her swinging more. And she's dishing it out probably more than we want her to, just because she's so lethal when she's on her game. So we need her there for sure. And you could just see that they were jumping with Hannah quite a bit that night, and that opened it up for the rest of the front line. So it's working for us.
And Hannah Nimrick, who was an all-conference player last season, it seems like she's taken it to a whole nother level. Talk about what you've seen from her in terms of her development and how much she's changed coming into this season.
Just complete maturity. I mean, she's bought into everything that we've asked of her and stepped up in a leadership role, not just on the court, but certainly off the court as well. And you can see it play out by what she's doing on the court. And just, she's spent time in the summer perfecting her game. And again, I can't give Lindsey Johnson enough credit because she's teaching her everything that she did when she was a player, and Hannah's responding. So it's good stuff.
Now coming up on Wednesday, Illinois Wesleyan, perhaps the toughest conference test you've had so far this season. What do you see from that matchup?
Without a doubt. I think Illinois Wesleyan across the board is the most athletic team in the conference. Maybe one of the most athletic teams in the nation. They're just really young. And so their missteps this year have been because of youth, I think, more than anything else. But they're going to be a huge challenge for us. And they're running a fast offense. They're running a 6-2. And every one of those kids can put a ball down. So we're going to have our hands full, that's for sure.
Well, and perhaps one of the great things about your schedule is that not only do you have Illinois Wesleyan at home, but you also have Carthage and Millikin at home as well. What does it mean to have those toughest conference matches here at R.A. Fagnall Hall?
Yeah, they're all top 25 teams, not just conference-wise being tough, but they're some of the best in the nation, and that's what I'm saying about our conference this year. It's really amazing how everybody has stepped up. So having those folks at home and not having to be traveling it's another advantage for us.
Speaking of nationally ranked opponents, you'll have a couple this weekend when you travel to Michigan. Talk a little bit about that tournament and how that tournament may help you coming into the rest of the CCIW schedule.
Because our conference is so tough, we have to keep stepping up every time. And when we're playing the top 20 teams in the nation, that's giving us a look about where our weaknesses are and what we have to keep focusing on, because we're going to need it just to get through the conference this year. I mean, we barely made the conference tournament last year. That's how tough it is, and it's not going to be any easier this year. So stepping in with going to Michigan this weekend and seeing 2 top 20 teams, that's what we need.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Coach, for taking some time. Good luck this week, Illinois Wesleyan, and this weekend in Michigan.
Thanks, Luke. Appreciate it.